Labrador is my home. It's my favorite place in the world. That's where some of my favorite people are. And actually, it's one of the reasons why I went into journalism and storytelling as a profession, because I realized that not many people know about my home outside of Labrador. There's not many of us, and it's kind of far from a lot of places. So I just really wanted to get out there and tell stories that people from home can relate to and help explain us a bit to the rest of the world. My name is Ossie Michelin, and I'm the director behind the film Evan's Drum.
My name is Jennie Williams, and I'm the director of Naliok Night.
So Evan's Drum is about a precocious and energetic young boy named Evan from the town of Happy Valley Goose Bay in central Labrador. And in the film, we follow Evan and his mother, Amy, and together they go and meet up with filmmaker and drum maker Jennie Williams to make their very own drum for Evan.
Yeah, that's the right side. There you go. My documentary, called Naliok Night, is about a tradition that happens every year on January 6th in Nunatziavut. The Naliwit come in from the sea ice, and they enter the community where everyone is there to greet them, and people sing to them in Inuktitut, and they give out treats to people, they shake hands. And later in the night, there's a chase that happens, and if you've been good all year, you have more of a chance to get a handshake, but if you've been bad, you have a good chance that you might get hit. I started documenting Naliok Night through photography, and I did that for 12 years, and I had a lot of exhibits throughout Canada, and people had many questions, so I decided to make a short film where people can really experience Naliok Night for themselves. I wanted to make this film as Labrador as possible and try to provide as many opportunities for people in my community as possible, because there aren't many films that are actually made in Labrador. We tried to get local people to help us in different positions, like everything from like working as a PA to bringing food and catering, and we even got one of our local bands from back home, the Silver Wolf Band, to perform the song at the end. Up until recently, stories are mostly being told by people from away, but now stories are being told by Labrador Inuit themselves, and we have a really unique perspective. And it can be really challenging filming in northern Labrador. The weather in the winter is really cold. I think it's really important to share stories from Labrador and also to document traditions, and also to help better explain the Indigenous world for non-Indigenous people. So this way here Indigenous people have less effort to do. There's a term called narrative sovereignty that I really like, and it's just basically, it means that you have the ability to define yourself and to have your perspective heard and understood. And the more Inuit filmmakers we have out there telling stories about the Inuit, the more that we can see ourselves reflected back in the media, the more that we can feel that we have the power to tell our stories too. And there's so many great Inuit filmmakers out there. A lot of people are just starting out, and I'm just excited to see this future generation of filmmakers and what they bring next.